Hello guys, what's up? Hella here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Wii U and possibly even segue into future consoles. I don't know. Now, first off, boom, Wii U came out a few days ago. I don't know when this is actually going to be uploaded, so I'm just going to say a few days ago. Right, as of now, it's like 3 days, but we'll just throw that out there. You know, you guys don't need to know how long, because it's going to be different whenever this comes out. Now, so far, I haven't been like super avid at like looking up Wii U stuff, but first thoughts is going to go into the marketing of how they're doing this, and they're doing it like the original Wii. They're like, hey, we'll give each store like 2 Wii U's. Well, obviously it's a little more than that, but they're like, okay, if you didn't pre-order, you aren't going to be able to get one until like March. And dude, that's so I don't like it, and I don't think most people enjoy it, but it's smart. But I don't think they're going to be able to keep doing this. They did it with the Wii, and they're doing it with the Wii U, where they're like, hey, we'll take the supply down so the demand goes up, and then we'll fulfill those. Or they can even stretch it out even longer and just try and get boom, 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 get everybody buying it, and just be like, oh, I want this so bad, and it's not coming out until then. And see, the good thing is, for them, that they released it before any of the other consoles come out, so they don't have competition right now. So it's like, if you want a new console, you are going to have to wait for this Wii U to come out, and you are going to want it more and more and more, and you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to get it now, they don't have any, I'm so lucky, I see one on sale at Target, I'm going to grab it now, I don't have the money for it, but I don't care, because I can't wait, because then I'll have to wait until March. And it's like, oh, hey, well, there you go, Wii U, it's just, they're driving it up, and it's smart. But, dude, they aren't going to be able to keep doing that, because people eventually are going to be like, dude, what the fuck are they doing? I'm not going to buy this. Why are they doing this? Or they're probably going to end up getting bored of it more so than, like, realizing their plan and being like, wow, well, this is dumb. Which, that's more so people that actually think about it and take time to think about it, like me or someone else who's doing videos pertaining to the Wii U or just talking about the Wii U. Now, next off, I want to talk about the joke that is the Wii U's system memory. Okay, the basic comes with 8 gigs. The deluxe, comes with 32 gigs. Okay, that is horrible. The original Xbox, not the 360, the original Xbox had 200 gigabytes built in. This is 2 generations ago, and it has, oh my god, it has so much more. It's like 25 times the basic. I'm not sure what it is. I know it's a lot more. It's more than 20 times the memory size. Like, dude, that's so crazy. Why would they do that? I don't understand. If they're trying to get into hardcore audience of gaming also, or so they claim. So, let's see. DLC. We'll just take example Halo 4. If you wanted to play that on multiplayer, that's 8 gigabytes right there. And the firmware on the console takes up 5 of your 8. You're left with 3 gigabytes if you buy the basic, okay? So if you spend, what is it, I think 300, might be 250, which obviously there's a bunch of sales and stuff going on, and I'm not talking about Craigslist, how much people are selling it online. They're selling it for crazy, a lot more, which, you know, if I actually thought about this beforehand, I probably would have bought a few Wii U's and sold it for a lot more than I bought it for. That would have been the smart thing to do, and if they're marketing it the same way next system season, if you want to call it that, the Wii U 2 or the Wii Z or whatever the hell they're going to call it. It's probably, I really hope they don't continue with the Wii, because I don't think I'm going to buy the Wii U. From what I've seen so far, like, Nintendo Land looks cool, but it seems like it's going to be like Wii Sports. Like, oh, hey, this is pretty cool right now, but I'm not going to be playing this after a week. So I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't understand why they're doing that. If they ever want to have DLC, they aren't going to be able to do that, especially with it being rumored that the next-gen consoles, which I suppose this would be with the next-gen consoles, you know, the new Xbox and the PlayStation 3, it's rumored that they're going to be download-only. I'm assuming that's not going to pertain to the Wii U, since they can't even save a whole game onto there. So, dude, Nintendo, dude, why do you want me to hate you? I don't understand. Why do you do this? Like, does anyone like what they're doing? Do you guys like the Wii? If you do, that's cool. But I definitely enjoyed the 64 and the GameCube a lot more. Dude, GameCube was freaking okay. I had PlayStation, I had Xbox, and I had GameCube. GameCube was the bomb. That was amazing. Then come Wii, it was like, oh hey, this is pretty cool. You know, GameCube was cool, I'll get this. And then after like a month, it was like, well, No, I'm going back to my PlayStation 2. Like, that's how it was, and that sucked. I didn't like that, and I don't think I'm gonna like the Wii U, unfortunately. Now, something that I think would be really cool if I could somehow figure out how to record the tablet screen, then I might like it more, because some of the games seem okay with it, but I don't know. Overall, I don't really think that the Wii U is gonna be that great. I think once the next gen consoles come out for PlayStation and Xbox, those are just going to blow it out the water, and no one's going to buy it unless they're just totally all over Nintendo. Like, dude, Nintendo is living off of nostalgia right now. If they didn't have Mario, if they didn't have Zelda, if they didn't have these things that have made them grow so much, they would not be able to get any sales. They would be dead. They would be dead. They run on nostalgia, okay? If they didn't have these big name games, which I'm not saying they aren't fun, but dude, if you look at like New Super Mario Brothers Wii or something like that, dude, that's just like a rehash of some of the older games. They live and thrive off of nostalgia. If no one was like, well, I remember playing this as a kid and this was so much fun, then no one would buy it at all. No one would. Like, why would you buy it if it's like, well, it doesn't have as good of a system and it doesn't have as good as games and the controller's not as cool, and but you know, it's Nintendo, so I want to buy it. Like, that's why people buy it. Like, if you guys can tell me, like, because I might just be ranting and, you know, be biased, and I don't want to be biased. So if you guys can tell me in the comments below some reason why you think the Wii U is cool and could even be better than the new PlayStation 4, Xbox 720, we'll call them that, because that's, I don't know, the rumor names, not dev names, but the rumored names, then tell me in the comments below. That'd be fantastic, and maybe I'll even make another video following this if I feel that you guys gave me enough information to where I'm like, wow, man, I can't believe I said that. I never thought about this, and I guess you have a good point with this. You know, if you guys can throw something in like that, that'd be awesome. But now I'll just talk about the new consoles coming out. Okay, so there's rumors of Xbox console coming out. Happens to be the 720. It's being nicknamed, of course, but that doesn't mean that's going to actually be called that. Let's see, they're calling it the Xbox 720. They're saying it will have a Blu-ray player, and so then obviously the games, the discs would be on the Blu-ray, which would be fantastic because they are running short on memory. They had to make a double-sided disc, and they had to do so much more. They had to launch a firmware to squeeze more information out of the discs. There's no way they could continue with DVDs. There's no way. So, Blu-ray player seems like a must, unless they're going for the digital download only. Expansion and memory seems like a huge thing. Dude, the PlayStation 3, the biggest one they have out now is 500 gigabytes. The biggest one the Xbox has is 320. And it seems like, dude, because that 500 just came out, and the 320 came out, not just came out, but it's definitely more recent. It's only with a slim, so they look like they're expanding the memory more and more. And if that's the case, I'm thinking that the starting thing is going to be really big. Alright, and if not, they're going to sell it in really big things. Like, they'll have like a I don't know, a 120 gig console, and then like I don't know, just a 500 gig might be the highest for Xbox or for a PlayStation or something like that. I'm thinking they're going to be a lot bigger than the flimsy, freaking crappy 8 gigabyte. Why would you do that? I don't... Seriously, why would you do that? Like, the firmware takes up more than half of your memory. That means you need more memory. If you were not aware, okay, the dashboard for Xbox does not take up anywhere near half. The PlayStation's firmware does not take up anywhere near half the memory, unless you're just on like a USB friggin' disc, or not disc, what am I saying, a USB flash drive that you're running all of your memory off of, which you're not, because they don't give you that from the start, okay? Nintendo gives you 3 of your 8 gigabytes from the start, and you have to download the firmware online, okay? If any of you guys are interested in getting a Wii U, do not unplug it whenever it's doing the firmware, because people have been breaking their console so far, I've heard. So that's bad, not being able to play your console. That is very bad, actually. So don't do that. Definitely don't do that. See, that's so stupid. If you have a firmware, you should make your console work how it's intended to whenever you launch it. You should have it preloaded onto there. Don't make them spend an hour downloading it. Like, I can imagine all the kids at Christmas, they're like, yeah, we got the Wii U, and then they're like, man, we have to wait a whole hour, what the heck, Nintendo, and just it's not gonna be cool. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. The game's wrapping up. This is Black Ops 2, obviously. Subscribe if you want to talk about it more. See any of my other videos, and I suppose I'll be seeing you guys. Bye.